Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum as guardians and mutants. I guess what I'm trying to say is gamers. Hello gamers, and welcome to another Liam Maiden gameplay video. Doing something a little different today. It's a bit of a crossover video. We're going to be looking at both Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force as we take a look at the various kind of packs that are on offer, specifically the value of those packs. We're going to compare Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force to see really who has the better value packs. So whether you're someone who regularly spends money on these games, or you're just a casual purchaser like myself, or perhaps you're just thinking about buying your first pack in one of these games, hopefully this will be helpful just to give a sense of kind of what's out there on both games. Now, those of you who saw my Unlocking Iron Man video know that a while ago I purchased this limited edition Shield Team pack, which was $24.99, and for $25 it unlocked 5 Shield characters for me at 3 stars. This was incredible value, and it was why I was able to complete the legendary mission I Am Iron Man, the first 3 tiers, and unlock Iron Man so incredibly easily. I went from 0 shards to a full 100 shards, a full 3 stars on 5 top tier Shield characters. And that just got me thinking, when was the last time you saw a pack that was that good in Galaxy of Heroes? When was the last time you could spend $25 and get an unlock of 1 character, a guaranteed unlock of 1 character, let alone 5 really decent characters, and at 3 star? I just can't think of one. So what we're going to do today, and this isn't going to be incredibly scientific or anything, we're just literally going to go through the packs that are on offer right now in Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and just kind of see how they compare for value, what they're offering, and if we can get some sort of sense of who is offering the best deal, who's offering the best bang for our buck. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. If you think strongly that one game offers better value than the other, maybe you've recently bought a pack and you're happy or unhappy with it, let me know down below. But now, let's head over to Galaxy of Heroes and see what they've got to offer. So right away on the main screen we've got this time-limited pack that's available here with guaranteed drops for $9.99. So this is a sale. I think this represents better value than we normally find on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but 0 character shards. Yes, there's some gear, those golden eyeballs there, some energy, some omegas, but no zetas. There's not really a whole lot that we're getting here for our money. Certainly no character shards, and although some of this gear can be a little tricky to farm, I honestly don't know whether I'd say this is worth $9.99. But that's what we've got just on the home screen there. But if we actually go into the store, let's take a look at what is just sitting there right now. So this crystal cache here, this is maybe more indicative of what you'd normally get for $10 in the game. So the emphasis here is on those 1,000 crystals. There's also gear, not as much gear as we saw in that special on sale one, but again, I don't really know that that's going to get you that far. Let's look and see if we can find some character shards though, because that's what I'm really focused on here today. So the first one is this Hoth bundle. This Hoth bundle right here. So this again is a limited time offer, $24.99. So that's the same price that I paid for my Shield bundle, which unlocked 5 3-star characters in Marvel Strike Force. The same price here, and look at what we're getting. 15 Rolo shards, 20 Captain Solo shards, and 12 Wampa shards, and then some change, some ability mats, but there's no omegas there, let alone zetas, some training bots, and then a token amount of gold. So needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, 15, 20, and 12 shards, you are nowhere near unlocking any of these characters. Rebel Officer Leia Organa unlocks at 80, as you can see I've not yet unlocked her, but those 15 shards there, I mean, that's not going to do anything. That's a dent, and there's a purchase limit of 1 for this. We can only buy this once, and it's not even going to dent any of these. Captain Han Solo is also an 80 unlock. Again, nowhere near him myself, but you're only getting 20 shards for him. This isn't going to help you out at all. And the Wampa, 145, that's a 5-star unlock, and you're only getting 12 shards for him. So this is the same price as that bumper pack in Marvel Strike Force, and it's hardly getting you anything here. Certainly no unlockable characters. I personally, just looking at this now, don't feel that is anywhere near the value of the Marvel pack. Maybe you disagree, let me know, but to me that does not seem anywhere near as good. That's not the only one here. Let's have a look. So this Light and Dark Force Masters. So we're getting 12 shards of Hermit Yoda, 20 shards of Vader, and then again some change. They've thrown in some crystals there. Hermit Yoda, difficult to get. I've only got 16 shards of him, so I guess those 12 shards would be a boost, but 145 against a 5-star unlock. Vader, so I have maxed out Vader, but still 20 shards? I don't actually remember how Vader unlocks. Maybe it's 80 shards, or is it 145? I don't know. Either way, you're nowhere near with this. Again, single purchase, limit of 1, and 25 bucks. 25 bucks for what? A little bit of chump change with those ability mats and crystals, and hardly anything toward your characters. They just don't want you to unlock characters through packs here, at least not through single purchase packs anyway. So let's quickly have a look at this Corellian Pilot bundle. So there we go, so Wedge Antilles, 30 shards, and 30 shards of Wedge Antilles X-Wing. Now, I'm willing to give them this one. I think this pack is a bit better than the other ones. To begin with, it's $5 less. It's only $20, and I believe that Wedge Antilles unlocks at 25 shards. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments, but I believe both Wedge Antilles and his ship unlock at 25 shards, so this should give you Wedge and his ship, which actually, for $25 isn't that bad. Now, looking at those materials, you've not really got enough to do anything in terms of leveling him or the ship up in any significant way, but you know what? I didn't get that with my Marvel pack either. So for 20 bucks, if you're new to the game, because both these, the Wedge Antilles and the ship, are pretty easy to get, but if you're new to the game, that would be a boost up. I'm pretty sure that would give you both of those pretty important early characters and an early ship there. So, and there's purchase limit of 2 on that as well, so you could buy it a couple of times. So you know what? Yeah, I think that's pretty good value. That, I think, is the first good value pack that we've seen in our little foray into Galaxy of Heroes today. So there's a couple of other packs. This Lando Calrissian bundle here, so this gives you 30 shards of Lando Calrissian. Pretty sure Lando unlocks at 50 shards, although now I think I'm getting confused between the unlocks in Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force, but I think he's a 3-star, a 50 shard unlock. So that wouldn't quite get you all the way to unlocking him, but it's only $10. That's a $9.99 pack, and you can buy 2 of them. So for 20 bucks there, you would have a full Lando. You'd unlock him at 3-star, and then you'd be a chunk of the way toward his 4th star there. So again, I'm going to say actually that pack is pretty good value. Is it as good value as a $25 pack that gives you 5 characters? No, I don't think we can say it is. But generally, I don't think it's actually as good value as that Wedge Antilles pack either. But generally speaking, I'm going to say that one's okay. That's reasonable value, I'd say, for a character pack. But now let's take a look at some of these packs that are these crystal packs that you're paying for with crystals as opposed to money. So this is 1,299 crystals for the Imperial TIE Bomber pack. And what you're doing here is you're paying for a chance to get shards. You can get up to 330 shards. They're calling them blueprints for the ships here, but you might only get 5. Again, you're getting some change, some of these ability materials for the ships, but this is basically gambling with your crystals. You're gambling on what you're going to get. Now, nothing wrong with that, no judgment here, but in terms of value, if we just take a little look at the probabilities here, so these are the officially published Galaxy of Heroes probabilities for a marquee pack or ship pack drop, you can see that you're probably going to get 7 shards. 70% chance of getting 7 shards, a 0.1% chance of getting a full 7-star unlock. And that's 1,300 crystals, so that's $10. You're basically paying $10 for that chance. Here we've got this faction mega pack, so this is 2,799 crystals. So this is a $20 pack, and you're going to get 6 cards in this, 5 scoundrel cards and then a bonus card, as they say. And again, they're going to have very similar probabilities to the ship pack, so you're probably paying to get 12 shards of a character. So really, these packs, you're very unlikely to unlock anybody, and if you do, we're definitely not talking about a multi-star unlock, unless you already have invested significant time and or money into obtaining that character anyway. Now there's one more pack I want to talk about before we leave Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and that's the Hyperdrive Bundle. Now, the Hyperdrive Bundle is a one-off purchase that new players to the game can make. It's pricey. It's $100, $99.99, but it gives you a ton of characters. 65 to be precise, and 16 ships, all at 5-star rarity with upgraded abilities. It gives you a ton of gear and opens up various levels that would otherwise be locked to new players in the game. Now you can buy this at any time. I'm saying it's for new players. You can buy it at any point for $99.99, but you get the most value for it, obviously, if you're a new player. If you already have these characters and you already have them at 5-star rarity, you're really not going to get as much from it. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it, because I really do think it's exceptional value and a great way for newer players to really get some fantastic squads right near the start of the game. So that's a quick overview of some of the packs on offer at Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes right now. Let's head on over to Marvel Strike Force and see what we can find there. So Strike Force I normally find to be just littered with annoying pop-ups. Of course, the one day that might actually be useful, there aren't any. So that's fine. Let's just go into offers and see what we've got here. So right away we've got this Unity Orb offer for $20. So this is part of the Negasonic event. And once again, this is basically you're paying $20 to maybe get what you want, to maybe get some Negasonic shards in the Unity Orb drop there. So more of the same thing, more basically gambling. You're gambling with your $20 to see whether you get the shards that you want. We can actually have a quick look again at the probabilities here for the Unity Orb shards. Let's take a quick look in there and see what we can find. So gold 20 to 50k, and then the other pillars, the other rewards there. So again, you're most likely to get a common shard drop. You only got a 3% chance of getting your uncommon shard drop. So only a 3% chance of getting any shards at all for characters like Negasonic or Domino, characters like that. So again, this is definitely a gamble. And we can see lots of that, lots of these orb offers here for various prices, $4.99, $9.99, where you're paying for the chance to open an orb and the chance to get shards of the characters you want, but more than likely you're not going to get that. So the same old story as what we saw over at Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Scrolling down a bit, we see this Cull Obsidian offer here. 2 purchases, $30, and you can get 50 shards of this character. Now that is not enough to unlock Cull Obsidian, I believe. Cull Obsidian actually unlocks at 100 shards. So you need to buy this twice anyway to unlock him. So that's $60, $60 to unlock this character. So nowhere near as good value as that bumper pack that I bought for the shield units the other day. Now there are lots of similar offers for orbs, high-powered characters, and gear, but if we keep going, we actually find this offer for one of the Defenders, Iron Fist. And this, I think, is the first good value pack that we've seen today in Marvel Strike Force. Good value because for $20 you are unlocking this character. 45 shards. Iron Fist is a 2-star unlock. You also get some gear to power him up, and you can buy that 3 times if you want. Now that'd be $60, but you could get him up to 3-star and on the way to 4-star with that. So this I would put on a par with that Wedge Antilles pack that we saw, because actually both of those characters, Wedge and his ship and Iron Fist, are really important for the beginning stages of their respective games. So this, I think, is actually a good value pack. Again, nowhere near as good value as that shield pack that I bought, but I'd say this is still worth it. And then lots of energy packs here. Again, I don't know what you like to spend money on in-game. I tend to feel that energy packs aren't really that worth it. They don't seem to offer long-term value for me, so I tend to focus on character packs, but there are a lot of these available. And some of them you can buy using energy cores. Now, energy cores are the Marvel Strike Force equivalent of the crystals from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So we can actually take a look and see what the price comparison is there. So $9.99 here gets you 750 energy cores. That was opposed to 1,300 crystals in Galaxy of Heroes. But then again, it depends on the various packs that are available and what you're spending them on in-game in terms of what has more value. So if we just take a quick look here, it mostly seems to be energy cores, orb chances, and upgrade materials that are available for you to purchase with your cores. I know that in some of the various stores you can buy character shards as well, but you're normally talking about 5 shards for quite a few cores, like 500, 450 cores, something like that. So that's actually, I guess, about a $5 purchase, so about $1 a shard in actual monetary value, so not really great value actually. So I guess we can see that that shield pack that I bought the other day was really a special offer. They don't always have these offers available. I have seen them around. I've seen a Guardians offer, a similar thing, 5 Guardians characters at 3 stars, again for 25 bucks, but this isn't an everyday occurrence. You can't log on to Marvel Strike Force expecting to be able to spend $25 and unlock 5 characters. That's just not going to happen. It's not the run-of-the-mill kind of offers that they have. Most of the things they do seem to be much more comparable to the kind of packs the Galaxy of Heroes are offering, but every now and again they do offer these $25 packs that give you 5 characters at 3 stars, and they're really very useful for going up against some of these legendary events, as we saw with the Iron Man event. So how do they really compare? How can you compare a $25 pack that gives you 5 characters with, say, the Hyperdrive bundle in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which gives you 65 characters, but does require that $100 outlay? I think it's difficult to say. I think overall my verdict would be that Marvel Strike Force is the winner here. I think generally speaking they offer a greater number of higher value packs more frequently than Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. But I also think that the Hyperdrive bundle is the best pack that I have ever seen in any mobile game. So best one-off value, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Best repeat value, frequent value, I would say Marvel Strike Force. But what do you think? We've looked at what's on offer today. What's your experience? What do you think offers the best value? What have you bought? What haven't you bought? I'd really love to hear all of your comments, criticisms, and suggestions down below. Thank you so much for coming on this little journey, this little exploration with me today. If you have found this video in any way entertaining, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. I drop new Galaxy of Heroes and Strike Force videos every week. That's all from Liam Maiden Gameplay today. Look after each other, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.